Okay, so I want to explain how craps works, and this is just the very fundamentals of the game. It's a game that you play with two dice, rolling those two dice and counting the sum of the pips on the dice. So the way you start is you roll them. If the sum is a 2, a 3, or a 12, you lose. Right off the bat, you lose. If it's a 7 or an 11, you win. If it's anything else, you remember that number. So I'll write that in here. Remember that number and roll again. Whatever that number is, remember it and roll again. Then, for the future rolls, you will roll until you either get that number, whatever that number was. This number here, if you get it again, you win. If you get a 7, you lose. And if you get anything else, you roll again. So, for example, if you were to roll a 4, you would remember that number and then continue to roll until you either get a 4 or a 7. So when I got a 5, that doesn't matter. An 8 doesn't matter. A 12 doesn't matter. Even though this says 12 is losing, that's only on the first roll. So this wasn't the first roll. Keep going. 4, hey, you win. Now there's your first game of craps. If we played again and I got a 7, hey, you win. If I played again and you got a 3, you lost. If I played again and I got a 6, 8, and then a 7, I lost. And the reason I lost this time, I'm going to make this a little smaller so it'll fit. The reason I lost this time is because that 7 occurred on a future roll, not the first roll. So that's the very basics of how you play craps. I'll leave this on the screen so you can kind of get an idea of what those rules are from there.